you can do this too.
By now, a lot of people in the audience who hear this are thinking that you're an inspiring guy and want to do the same thing as you, and everything seems to be doable. In Malmö, as in the rest of Sweden, and
that's a good word. Everything is doable. That's what I do.
Thanks. You can use that as a tagline. In Malmö and the rest of Sweden and in Europe, we have this problem with beggars. They come from the rest of the EU and ask for money, and it's a concrete local problem. What should we do about it?
I'll say two things on the beggar issue. We created a program in Bangladesh, and you cannot compete in Bangladesh with beggars. We're anytime, million times over. So we have beggars, and we lend money to poor people, and people keep asking, can you go to the extreme poor people? I said, of course you can go to extreme poor people. We do it all the time. That's not feasible. Then we thought, why don't we just focus on the beggars, because you cannot be poorer than beggars. This is the last stage. So we started focusing on beggars. What we did, we go to the beggars, we see in the street and everywhere in the village. We tell them, look, your life is difficult. You go door to door begging to survive every day. Would you care to carry some merchandise with you as you go begging? Some sweets, some candies, some toys for the kids, some fruits. And as you knock on the door for begging to get something free, some charity, some food, some money, so on. And also tell them I have something to sell, be interested. So you have two products. One to beg, another to sell. You can do both, we're not stopping you. Whichever goes well, you can do that. And they liked that idea and started taking money from us. We started lending them the money. And they started business. Soon we had more than 100,000 beggars in the program. And they were excited about it because their sales program became so visible, so successful, that easy to pay back. They started getting bigger loans and so on. So this is one way. And we had no problem with all those beggars. They didn't run away with their money. They stayed on and continued to recycle this money again and again. So this is one solution. The second one, which I just told you before, we are not job seekers. We are job creators. Beggars are also job creators. All human beings are entrepreneurs because our system went wrong, telling us that we are born to work for somebody else. That's a completely wrong story. Because human beings, when we came onto this planet, when we lived in this planet for millions of years, we didn't send any job applications. We lived in the caves. We didn't send job applications from cave number 5 to cave number 10. That you have a job for me. We just got things done ourselves. That is in our DNA. But some theoretician convinced us, all you do, you go to school, get a good certificate, and apply for a job and get a job. That
if you're lucky, you become this little cog in the big machine.
You have fit a huge human being, which is the most creative of all creation. Put it in a little slot, call it job. And you pride yourself with your jobs. There's nothing to be proud of jobs. This entrepreneurship in human being, the bigness of the human being, is to be proud of. But you curtail them. When you put somebody in the slot, you curtail all the creative capacity. And that's what we do every day to our young people, asking them to find a job. So I said, these beggars are also creative people. You're looking for all this. This is the society which asked them to get a job or something and couldn't provide it. Couldn't provide decent living conditions for them. If you said you are an entrepreneur, go ahead, create it, and change the world yourself. They are as creative as anybody else in this audience.
Which is probably why you won the Nobel Peace Prize and people who are colonists doesn't. Because if you look at the sort of debate that's been in Europe and especially in Sweden, I think you can divide it into two. It's either a conversation ideology, but this is Sweden, we're best entrepreneurs, we should not have beggars, it's wrong that they sit there. And then there's the other aspect, which is that, but it's about empathy, people, person to person, I should be giving you. And none of them are really sort of attacking the system, but we are talking about.
Again, to sum it up, what you just said, charity is not a solution to poverty. Charity simply maintains this poverty. It doesn't solve poverty. So when you say write a check every month for you, you're hiding the poverty. You're not solving the poverty.
Absolutely prolonging it.
You're prolonging it and dehumanizing that person. Because human being is a creative person. If he cannot use his creative power, he loses his human quality. He needs the challenges. challenges that he can see and be proud of as a human being. But you take away that pride by keeping him in a kind of a situation where he doesn't.
But then you feel